Hey everyone, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. My name is christinamarialeifsdotter and I'm here to do a reading for Gemini. Now, somebody thought I should explain a bit more about the star signs in the sense that who is relevant for the reading. And I'm quite happy to do that. I've always avoided it because I think everybody else does that. So whoever watches should know. But of course, there's always the first time for somebody. So this reading then is for Gemini Sun, but also if you have your rising or ascendant in Gemini, and if you have your moon in Gemini, or if you have your Venus or Mars in Gemini. So it's quite interesting to check out these planetary positions in your chart, because if one reading doesn't resonate, like you are a Gemini, but you don't feel like the reading today resonates, then maybe you should look at your Venus sign. So if you have your Venus, which is all about your love life, maybe you should check that out. If you happen to have Venus in Leo, for example, listen to the Leo reading. So enough of that. This fell out in the pre-shuffle. Started out really well with the Nine of Cups, which is, pretty well the ultimate in happiness. And after that, there came the dependency and codependency card. So it's a bit contradictory, because I would have liked to have seen the dependency and codependency card in reverse, but it's active, but you're still happy. And then there came the young man, a Prince of Swords. So a young man in Gemini, you should be 28 or younger. Now, this could be somebody's child. It depends on if we get a Gemini appearing somewhere else in the reading, or else this is all about you, young man. In the Path of the Soul, this is my absolute favorite card. It's very hard with the glare. Nurturing universe. And also in a yogic path, you got Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra. That's the chakra that's near the navel. This is where our creativity lies, our immune system also, and lots of interesting things. I think they talk about it there as well. So enough of that. Let's get on with the reading. And for the last time, I'll do a quick shuffle and ask Spirit, is there something else that they would like for you to know, dear Gemini? You're tired. Maybe even a little bit depressed. We'll see. We'll keep it up here. Right. Yeah, there's something about a relationship here that's making you heavy-headed. But I think this is you. We have a Queen of Swords. So maybe the young man here is actually a child, or else that's your lover. We'll see. Have to get the cards on the table first. I never said Happy New Year, did I? Shame on me. I hope you had a blast, both for Christmas and the New Year. I had a blast, not. I was in quarantine, which, of course, is solitary confinement. Bloody awful. But I'm okay, because I don't have COVID. So I'm very happy. Very happy indeed. So let's see what's happening here now. I'll just get my bearings for a second. Sometimes I wonder, and not sometimes, I'm wondering if maybe you, the Queen of Swords, is the mother. because there are things at the end here coming up like mother cards. Well, I can show them to you straight away. There's broken heart or pain. There's an imbalance. And this is the card, the moon. That's the card for the mother. And it's in the reverse. So I think I'm starting to understand. And this is about your son. You're probably very much alike. Your son is in a relationship with a young woman, and I think she has problems. And that gives you problems. You know, it's a very interesting dynamic that's taking place here then, because it's so obvious to me that I have a serious work theme, and that is dependency and codependency. It keeps coming up again and again and again in the cards. So all of my work is not all of it, but most of my work is directed to people who are in mostly codependent relationships. I don't have many addicted people coming to me. I have their family and their lovers, their parents, etc. So I think what's happening here, I'll just say within parentheses, I have a course coming up about relationships and codependency. If you're interested, let me know. But what's very obvious, and I understand the contradiction now in this happy but dependent, because your son, dear Gemini, is very codependent. So he wants to help his girlfriend, he wants to save this young woman, and he's very happy doing that. He's very loved by her, and he loves her very much. So it's very honorable, it's very beautiful, but oh, so painful, because we can rarely help the person. That person, the person with the dependency, have to help themselves. We can support them while they're doing that, but we can't do the job for them, and we can't love them healthy again either. So it's very painful to see and watch if we're in love with somebody with an addiction, and it's very painful for a parent to watch the son in this case taking care of his girlfriend. And here she is. She's magnificent. She's an earth princess, a princess of pentacles. So she should be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. So she's very loving and very lovable and very caring. And yeah, she does everything she can to keep her boyfriend happy. But because of her addiction, she's also very limited. Because no matter what happens in her life, her addiction will always come first. Always. Then the boyfriend. And I also see that, like I did say there in the beginning, I think you're very tired. Yeah, you're absolutely exhausted, because having a relationship with an addict of some sort, whether that's an alcoholic or something else, it's exhausting. It does deplete you of energy. You give and give and give and give and give, and very little comes back to you. So you need to get a check on this. And dear mum, because you're the one that's getting the reading, what needs to happen, I believe, is to inform you. You need to get a handle on the dynamics of this dysfunction in relationships, and help your son understand, and help your son understand that he's not helping his girlfriend by sweeping everything under the carpet and trying to what do you call it? Sweep the road clear, or the path clear for her, so that she can continue her addiction. That's called enabling in English, right? So you both need to do a lot of work. First you, mum, and without trying to guilt trip your son, just factually help him to understand the dynamics. And you will both come a long way. And you will all three come a long way by understanding this, because even the addicted person is helped by us codependents. I'm one of them. I grew up with an alcoholic father, and that means that per definition, you grow up as codependent. And I've had to work with it all of my grown-up life. But you help the addicted one too, because you make her realize, by helping her realize, that she's responsible for her situation and her life, and in the end, her happiness. And then you can stand by and you can support her, but you can't continue in this way, or you will all be depleted. You'll all go under. Not a good way to be. Now, if you have any questions about this, please let me know about the reading or about the dynamics of dependency and codependency. I'd be more than happy to answer, do my best anyway. The good thing here, we have the soul of this young woman. She's so sensitive. She's very beautiful and so lovable. But her soul is in the reverse, right? So her soul is not where it should be, to put it mildly. But these problems are going to get resolved. You're going to help her in the right way. And that, my dear Gemini mum and your son, that is your karmic mission, or whatever you'd like to call it. When you've managed this, when you've managed to understand what's happening, and you've managed to show the right attitude to this young princess in Pentacles, that's the way you help her, and that's the way you bring the karmic order to things. You fix it. It'll be very good, and it'll allow you all to be yourselves, to show who and what you are, which is very beautiful. Okay, so that's it from the tarot. If you'd like to hang around, or rather come back in a few minutes, I have to get this out on the internet with texts and stuff, and then I'll be back doing a live for the year for Gemini, just a really quick, short one. But again, you can pose questions. Always you can ask me questions about the readings or anything else that you're wondering about. What was I saying? I'm a bit distracted. The moon's in Virgo, so I should be very organized and very boom, 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 but I'm not. That's it. These cards. So I'll be doing a very short reading for 2021 for Gemini in a few minutes. So the nurturing universe. Isn't that magnificent? Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to nurture this woman. And I'll shut up now. This card encompasses all aspects of being divinely nurtured and supported. It calls to allow the full flow of loving energy within you to nurture and support you. To nurture and support you. This spiraling, healing energy is available to you at all times. It surrounds you and embraces you. You're never alone on your journey. You're always supported and cared for. It's quite interesting, isn't it? We feel at times that, oh, God or the universe or whoever doesn't care. We feel very alone, and it's